Life is precious, but history has shown us that many people, both famous and unknown, have lost their lives far too soon because of careless decisions and unhealthy lifestyles. From ancient times to this day, countless individuals have died young due to habits, choices, or circumstances that could have been avoided. A young warrior in ancient Rome, strong and fearless, he ignored warnings about overindulgence in food and alcohol. His name was Drusus, the son of the great emperor Tiberius. He was meant to lead armies and rule an empire, but at just 23 years old, he died from an infection caused by excessive drinking and recklessness. His life was full of potential, yet small, preventable mistakes cost him everything. Fast forward to the 18th century, and we find John Keats, one of the greatest poets in English history. His beautiful words inspired generations, but his early death at 25 was the result of an illness that spread due to poor hygiene and unsanitary conditions in London at the time. Keats had dreams, talent, and a promising future, but his environment and lack of medical advancements cut his life short. Then there's Jesse James, the famous outlaw of the 19th century. He lived life on the edge, constantly looking over his shoulder. His reckless choices, dangerous lifestyle, and refusal to step away from crime ultimately led to his death at just 34 years old. One bullet ended everything: his legacy, his dreams, and the possibility of redemption. What do all these stories have in common? They show that life can be unpredictable, but the choices we make have a huge impact on how long we live. In this video, we're going to discuss 10 practical ways to avoid an early death. This isn't about fear, it's about knowledge. By learning from the past, we can make better choices today. From taking care of our health to avoiding risky behaviors, every decision matters. Stay with us as we explore these life-saving tips, because understanding them could mean the difference between a long, fulfilling life and a life cut short. And trust me, you won't want to miss number 10. It's something most people don't think about, but it can change everything. Let's get into it. 1. Take care of what you eat. One of the easiest ways to live longer is to take care of what you eat. A good diet doesn't mean starving yourself or following extreme meal plans. It means making smart choices every day. Eat a balanced diet that includes plenty of fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, and whole grains. These foods provide essential nutrients that keep your body strong and help prevent diseases like heart disease, diabetes, and high blood pressure. Avoid processed foods, sugary drinks, and excessive salt. These unhealthy choices lead to obesity, heart problems, and other serious health issues over time. Instead of soda, try drinking fresh fruit juices or just plain water. Your body will thank you. And speaking of water, staying hydrated is key. Your body depends on water to function properly. It helps with digestion, keeps your skin healthy, and flushes out toxins. Aim to drink at least 8 glasses of water a day, and even more if you're physically active. People in ancient times didn't have fast food or artificial sugars, yet many still suffered from malnutrition because they didn't have access to a variety of foods. Today, we have endless options, but it's up to us to make the right choices. A healthy diet isn't about perfection, it's about consistency. Small changes every day can lead to a longer, healthier life. Number 2, stay physically active. Eating well is important, but moving your body is just as crucial for longevity. A sedentary lifestyle can lead to obesity, heart disease, and other health complications that shorten life expectancy. The human body was designed to move, not to sit still for hours on end. Engage in at least 30 minutes of moderate exercise most days of the week. This can be anything from brisk walking and jogging to cycling or dancing. Find an activity that you enjoy so it doesn't feel like a chore. Strength training is also important. Lifting weights or doing body weight exercises like push-ups and squats helps maintain muscle and bone health, reducing the risk of fractures and osteoporosis as you age. And don't underestimate the danger of prolonged sitting. If you have a desk job or spend long hours on the couch, take short breaks every hour to stretch and move around. Stand up, walk for a few minutes, or do some light stretching. Anything to keep your blood flowing. Even historical figures suffered the consequences of inactivity. King Louis XVI of France, who lived a lavish but largely sedentary lifestyle. His lack of physical activity, combined with overindulgence in foods, contributed to his poor health. When the French Revolution came, he lacked the strength and endurance to fight for his life. Exercise isn't just about looking good, it's about staying alive and healthy. Moving your body daily can add years to your life and make those years much more enjoyable. 3. Prioritize your mental health. Your physical health is important, but your mental well-being is just as critical for living a long and fulfilling life. Stress, anxiety, and depression can take a toll on the body, weakening the immune system and increasing the risk of heart disease, high blood pressure, and even early death. To maintain good mental health, practice stress management techniques such as meditation, deep breathing, or yoga. These activities help calm the mind, reduce anxiety, and promote relaxation. Seek support from friends, family, or professionals when needed. Holding in emotions and trying to deal with problems alone can lead to serious mental and physical health issues. Talking to someone you trust can provide relief and help you find solutions to challenges you may be facing. Maintaining a positive mindset also plays a big role in overall well-being. Instead of focusing on negatives, try to see the good in situations. Engaging in activities that bring joy, such as hobbies, spending time in nature, or helping others, can significantly improve your mental state. History has shown us the consequences of neglecting mental health. The famous composer Robert Schumann struggled with severe depression, which eventually led to his early death at 46. Had mental health care been more advanced in his time, his story might have been different. Taking care of your mind is just as important as taking care of your body. A healthy mindset can lead to a longer, happier, and more fulfilling life. Number 4. Get quality sleep. When we talk about living a long and healthy life, one of the most important yet most overlooked factors is getting good sleep. Without it, our bodies and minds break down faster than we think. Sleep is not just about resting, it's about repairing, rebuilding, and giving our organs and brain the time to recover from the stress of daily life. Every night, while you sleep, your body works like a mechanic fixing up a car. It repairs damaged cells, strengthens your immune system, and clears out toxins from your brain. If you don't get enough sleep, this process is interrupted, and over time, your body starts to fail. Lack of sleep has been linked to heart disease, obesity, diabetes, depression, and even early death. It weakens your focus and decision-making, leading to dangerous situations, like falling asleep at the wheel or making poor life choices that put you in harm's way. Julius Caesar was one of history's most brilliant military leaders, but he pushed his soldiers to their limits. His army was often forced to march for days with little to no sleep, and it cost them dearly. In one battle, sleep-deprived soldiers made critical mistakes, failing to defend themselves properly. The enemy took advantage of their exhaustion, ambushing them and killing thousands. Historians believe that if Caesar's men had been well rested, they might have survived. Frederick II, the Holy Roman Emperor, conducted a cruel experiment to see what would happen to young infants if they were given food and care, but were never spoken to or comforted. Tragically, the infants all died. Modern researchers now understand that this was partly because they were not getting proper sleep due to stress and emotional neglect. This highlights how deeply sleep affects our survival. Napoleon Bonaparte was another military genius, but his officers often suffered from extreme exhaustion. One particular battle, the Battle of Leipzig in 1813, saw many French officers collapsing due to sleep deprivation. Some fell asleep while riding their horses, and others made disastrous strategic errors, leading to one of Napoleon's biggest defeats. Those who didn't die on the battlefield often fell ill and perished shortly after. If history teaches us anything, it's that sleep is not a luxury, it's a necessity. Here's how to make sure you're getting enough. Aim for 7 to 9 hours of sleep each night. This is the golden rule. Anything less than 6 hours for a long period of time starts affecting your health in serious ways. Stick to a routine. Go to bed and wake up at the same time every day, even on weekends. This helps regulate your body's internal clock. Avoid screens before bed. The blue light from phones and TVs tricks your brain into thinking it's still daytime, making it harder to fall asleep. Limit caffeine and alcohol. Caffeine stays in your system for hours, and alcohol may make you sleepy at first, but disrupts deep sleep later in the night. Create a relaxing bedtime environment. Keep your room cool, dark, and quiet. A comfortable bed and pillow also make a huge difference. Sleep deprivation has caused countless tragedies throughout history, and even today, millions of people suffer from it without realizing the long-term effects. If you want to live a long and healthy life, take your sleep seriously. Learn from the mistakes of those who came before us and make rest a priority. 5. Avoid harmful substances. When it comes to living a long and healthy life, what you don't put into your body is just as important as what you do. Harmful substances like tobacco, excessive alcohol, and drugs can shorten your lifespan, damage your organs, and cause irreversible harm. While some people believe they can handle these substances in small amounts, history has shown time and time again that they can destroy lives. Your body is designed to function at its best when it is free from toxins. Smoking, drinking excessively, and using drugs put an enormous strain on your heart, lungs, liver, and brain. Over time, these substances can cause diseases like cancer, liver failure, and even sudden death. Alexander the Great was one of history's most legendary warriors, but even he was not immune to the dangers of excessive drinking. Historians revealed that his untimely death at just 32 years old was linked to alcohol poisoning or liver disease caused by heavy drinking. His empire stretched from Greece to India, but in the end, it was his own habits that cut his life short. King Edward VII of England was a heavy smoker, consuming over 12 cigars and countless cigarettes every day. By his later years, he suffered from severe bronchitis and heart disease, conditions that were worsened by years of smoking. His early death reminds us of how tobacco can slowly kill even the most powerful people in the world. The famous writer Edgar Allan Poe lived a troubled life, battling alcoholism and possibly drug addiction. His tragic and mysterious death at just 40 years old was tied to his struggles with alcohol. His health deteriorated rapidly, and he was found delirious in the streets of Baltimore. His story is a clear example of how substance abuse can destroy even the greatest minds. If you want to live a long and healthy life, staying away from harmful substances is crucial. Here's how. Quit smoking and avoid secondhand smoke. Smoking is a leading cause of cancer and lung disease. Even being around smokers can damage your health. Limit alcohol consumption. Drinking in moderation is key. Excessive alcohol use can lead to liver failure, heart problems, and addiction. Say no to drugs. Recreational drug use can lead to addiction, overdose, and even death. Misusing prescription medication is just as dangerous. Find healthy alternatives. Instead of relying on substances, engage in activities like exercise, meditation, or hobbies that bring joy without harming your body. Many great individuals throughout history have lost their lives due to harmful substances. The choices you make today can determine the quality and length of your life. Learn from the past, protect your health, and make wise decisions. 6. Maintain regular health checkups. Taking care of your health isn't just about eating right and exercising. It's also about being proactive and staying ahead of potential health issues before they become serious. Regular health checkups are one of the most effective ways to ensure a longer, healthier life. Many life-threatening diseases such as heart disease, diabetes, and cancer often show no symptoms in the early stages. By the time you feel something is wrong, it may already be too late. Routine medical checkups allow doctors to detect and treat problems before they become severe. President James A. Garfield was shot but did not die immediately. Doctors at the time did not follow modern medical hygiene practices and used unsanitary tools while treating him. This led to fatal infections that could have been prevented with better medical oversight. His case highlights how regular, competent medical attention can make a life or death difference. Florence Nightingale, the founder of modern nursing, revolutionized healthcare by emphasizing hygiene and preventive medicine. She saved countless lives by advocating for regular medical checkups, sanitation, and disease prevention. Her teachings are a reminder of how small, proactive steps in healthcare can change lives. If you want to live a long, healthy life, make these habits a priority. Schedule routine checkups. Visit your doctor at least once a year for a general health screening. Monitor vital signs. Keep track of your blood pressure, cholesterol, and blood sugar levels to prevent heart disease and diabetes. Stay updated on vaccinations. Vaccines protect you from life-threatening illnesses like the flu, pneumonia, and COVID-19. Discuss family history. If diseases like cancer or heart problems run in your family, talk to your doctor about early screening options. Follow up on test results. If your doctor recommends further tests or lifestyle changes, take them seriously. Regular health checkups aren't just for the sick. They're for everyone who wants to live a long and healthy life. History has shown us that many lives could have been saved if only people had access to better medical care and early detection. Maintain a healthy weight. Your weight plays a huge role in determining your overall health and lifespan. Carrying excess weight, especially around your belly, can significantly increase the risk of heart disease, diabetes, and other life-threatening conditions. But maintaining a healthy weight isn't about unrealistic dieting or extreme workouts. It's about balance, consistency, and making smarter choices. Being overweight or obese puts extra strain on your heart, lungs, and joints. Over time, this can lead to chronic illnesses that reduce your quality of life. The good news is that small, daily habits can help prevent these issues and keep your body functioning at its best. King Henry VIII of England is a famous example of how weight can destroy a person's health. In his youth, he was athletic and energetic, but over time, his excessive eating and lack of exercise led to severe obesity. He suffered from painful joint conditions, diabetes-like symptoms, and heart problems. His poor weight management contributed to his early decline and death. William Howard Taft, the 27th President of the United States, was known for his weight struggles. At his heaviest, he weighed over 350 pounds, which led to breathing problems, sleep apnea, and heart issues. He eventually lost weight through a healthier lifestyle, proving that making better choices can reverse damage. Horace Fletcher, also known as the Great Masticator, believed in chewing food thoroughly to control weight and digestion. Though some of his ideas were extreme, he proved that mindful eating and portion control could help maintain a healthy weight. His teachings influenced modern dietary practices. If you want to live longer and feel better, make these habits a part of your daily life. Follow a balanced diet. Eat whole, unprocessed foods like vegetables, lean proteins, and whole grains. Exercise regularly. Aim for at least 30 minutes of physical activity, such as walking, cycling, or strength training, most days of the week. Watch portion sizes. Eating too much, even of healthy food, can lead to weight gain. Use smaller plates and listen to your body's hunger cues. Reduce belly fat. Visceral fat, fat around your belly, is the most dangerous type. Cut down on sugary foods and refined carbs, and focus on fiber-rich meals. Avoid emotional eating. Stress and boredom often lead to overeating. Find healthier ways to manage emotions, like meditation or exercise. History has shown us that unchecked weight gain can lead to serious health problems, while small, consistent efforts can transform your life. You don't have to aim for perfection. Just start making better choices today. If this message resonates with you, don't keep it to yourself. Share this with your friends and family. Like, comment, and subscribe for more valuable health insights. Let's commit to a healthier, happier future together. 8. Accidents. Practice safe behaviors. Life is unpredictable, but taking precautions can significantly reduce risks and help you avoid unnecessary injuries or tragedies. Practicing safe behaviors isn't about fear. It's about making smart choices that protect you and those around you. Accidents are one of the leading causes of early death worldwide. Many of these accidents are preventable by taking simple, precautionary measures. Whether you're driving, walking, or engaging in daily activities, being cautious can mean the difference between life and death. Isadora Duncan, a legendary dancer, met an untimely death due to a preventable accident. She loved wearing long, flowing scarves, but one day, while riding in a convertible, her scarf got caught in the car's wheel, strangling her instantly. Her tragic death reminds us that even small safety oversights can have devastating consequences. T.E. Lawrence, famously known as Lawrence of Arabia, died in a motorcycle accident when he swerved to avoid two boys on bicycles. He wasn't wearing a helmet, and his head injuries proved fatal. His death helped shape modern helmet laws, proving how protective gear can save lives. Hollywood icon James Dean was known for his love of fast cars. Tragically, his reckless driving led to a fatal car crash at the age of 24. His early death serves as a cautionary tale about the dangers of speeding and careless driving. To reduce the risk of unnecessary injuries and fatalities, follow these essential safety habits. Wear seatbelts and helmets. Seatbelts reduce the risk of death in car accidents by 45%, and helmets lower the chance of fatal head injuries while biking or motorcycling. Avoid reckless behaviors. Speeding, aggressive driving, and not following road rules put you and others in danger. Practice safe sex. Unprotected sex increases the risk of sexually transmitted infections, STIs, and unintended pregnancies. Always use protection. Stay aware of your surroundings, whether walking in a busy city or hiking in the wilderness. Being alert can prevent accidents and injuries. Follow workplace safety guidelines. Many injuries happen on the job due to carelessness. Use protective gear and adhere to safety rules. History has shown us that reckless choices can lead to untimely deaths, but simple precautions can save lives. Take control of your safety and encourage those around you to do the same. 9. Foster strong social connections. Humans are social creatures, and meaningful relationships play a crucial role in our well-being. Developing and maintaining strong social connections can significantly improve mental and physical health, reduce stress, and even increase longevity. Loneliness and isolation have been linked to serious health risks, including depression, anxiety, heart disease, and a weakened immune system. Engaging with others provides emotional support, a sense of belonging, and an overall higher quality of life. Qin Shi Huang, the first emperor of China, was known for his extreme paranoia and isolation. He trusted very few people and cut off meaningful connections. Despite his wealth and power, he lived in fear and died at a relatively young age. His story highlights how a lack of genuine relationships can negatively impact mental health and longevity. Benjamin Franklin was not only a founding father, but also a master of social networking. He engaged with different communities, built strong alliances, and maintained lifelong friendships. His deep connections played a key role in his success and longevity, proving that a supportive social circle can enrich life and enhance well-being. Despite being one of the greatest inventors of all time, Nikola Tesla lived a largely isolated life. He rejected close relationships and avoided social interaction, which contributed to his declining mental health in later years. His loneliness overshadowed his brilliance, showing how essential human connection is for emotional and mental well-being. To enhance your relationships and live a more fulfilling life, follow these simple but effective practices. Stay connected with family and friends. Make time for regular conversations, visits, or virtual calls to maintain strong bonds. Join social or community groups. Engage in clubs, organizations, or volunteer work to meet new people and build a supportive network. Prioritize face-to-face interactions. While social media's convenient, in-person connections provide deeper emotional fulfillment. Be a good listener. Meaningful relationships thrive when you show genuine interest in others and offer support. Avoid isolation. If you find yourself withdrawing, take proactive steps to reconnect with loved ones and seek social engagement. Throughout history, those who cultivated strong social bonds often lived happier and more successful lives, while isolation led to downfall and suffering. Take the time to nurture your relationships, and you will reap the benefits of a healthier, more fulfilling life. 10. Manage chronic conditions. Take control of your health. Chronic conditions like diabetes, hypertension, and heart disease require long-term care and attention. Proper management can prevent complications and improve the quality of life. Ignoring treatment plans or delaying medical care can have serious consequences. Why managing chronic conditions is vital. Uncontrolled chronic conditions are among the leading causes of early death. Many people suffer from preventable health complications simply because they do not follow their prescribed treatments or make necessary lifestyle adjustments. The famous composer Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart suffered from multiple chronic health conditions, but did not receive proper medical treatment. His worsening health led to his untimely death at the age of 35. Today, many of his conditions could have been managed with modern medicine. President Franklin D. Roosevelt suffered from high blood pressure, but at the time, there were no effective treatments. His uncontrolled hypertension contributed to his fatal stroke. Today, monitoring and medication could have extended his life significantly. To reduce complications and live a healthier life, follow these essential steps. Follow treatment plans. If diagnosed with a chronic illness, adhere to your doctor's recommendations and take medications as prescribed. Monitor key health indicators. Regularly check your blood pressure, blood sugar, and cholesterol levels. Make necessary lifestyle changes. Eat a balanced diet, exercise regularly, and maintain a healthy weight. Attend follow-up appointments. Routine checkups help detect complications early and ensure your treatment is working effectively. Stay informed. Learn about your condition and be proactive in seeking better health strategies. Strong social connections and effective management of chronic conditions are two essential pillars of a long and fulfilling life. By taking proactive steps to nurture relationships and stay on top of your health, you can significantly reduce the risk of early death and enjoy a better quality of life. If this message resonates with you, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with friends and family. Like, comment, and subscribe for more life-changing insights. Let's work together to build a world where connection, health, and well-being are prioritized. Thank you.